Hello, Libra. I was going to say namaste. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Namaste. You could be into like Hindu something. You know, like chakras, meditation. Namaste. What I wanted to say. We're doing a tarot reading. So you could have Libra anywhere in your chart, sun, moon, rising, anywhere. We're going to do a basic spread. I was kind of curious if I should start doing like 3 different sections. So you can like choose a section of whichever one resonates with you, but that might be too much work. So we are just going to see how it goes, okay? I'm seeing a lot of water for you starting off the reading. You could be feeling emotional right now. There could be something about, could be sweating a lot even, like Mars going direct in Cancer. In your 10th house, there could be something about work that's like very physically active for you right now. Or at work, or something you do away from the home, or something you're doing to better your reputation. Okay, you could be potentially exercising, losing weight, doing something to better your social status, better your career, better your reputation by way of physical exertion. That's just for specific people, so don't take it if it doesn't resonate. So you could be into like being like fit, keeping your body in shape. I feel like you have a really big boost of energy coming. It's a 12/11 right now as we speak. 12/11. Your birthday could be, what's 12/11? December 11th. Okay, December 11th. December 11th. Okay, now it's 12/12. So you could be December 12th. 12/12 could be of significance for you. You could be a really good communicator. You could potentially even have like a really good sense of humor. Right? Like you could just be known as somebody that's naturally like you're funny. You have jokes, or like you're witty. You have a good sense of humor, potentially. Or you enjoy people that do have good senses of humor. So for those of you that don't know, my name is Madeline. Mary Madeline Marduk. We switch it up sometimes. Mars just went retrograde, so I was a Danilin for a little bit, because Mars retrograde kind of removes that anger in me, right? That streak of, right? Like there's Libra. I'm a Libra sun, by the way. Some Libras are very calm and they don't really have that sense of anger. And then there's some Libras that, you know, some Libras can fucking go there, right? I'm one of those Libras that will go there and we won't make it back. Or one of us won't make it back for certain. More than likely you, but sometimes I don't make it back either. No harm, no foul. Well, I love to see that little... Whoa. We have the Sun, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. Yes, please. Baby, come through. Okay, so, the other day... Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was just on my bed and I was just pulling some cards out. And I like aggressively, I wouldn't say it was aggressively, but I like grabbed a card out of the deck with my teeth. Like, I don't know. It was like sticking out a little bit. And I grabbed it and I was like, and I like threw it on the bed like that. This one was the Moon card because I'm reflecting back what I had already done. But it was the King of Pentacles. I was like, I wonder what card that was. And I picked it up. It was the King of Pentacles. I was like, well, that makes sense. So I want to know about your past region. Where are you coming from? How is your past decisions influencing your current situation? So, well, How do I put this? I guess, where did you come from? Where are you coming from, Libra? Six of Pentacles, we have success. Moon in Taurus is a very good energy. A lot of lunar energy coming out for you so far. Moon in Taurus is the best placement for the moon. They're just known to be... it's just an energy that's very good to be reflective of. It's a good energy to manifest. It's the beginning of spring. So Moon in Taurus. The King of Pentacles. Let's read it from the book, actually. Just so we can see what Crowley actually said about the card. So let's start by reading what the 4 sixes mean. So these cards are attributed to Tippereth, which is the Sephiroth, which is the sun. So, yeah, I'll just keep reading. This Sephiroth is, in some aspects, the most important of all. It is the center of the whole system. It is the only Sephiroth below the abyss which communicates directly with Kether. It is fed directly from Hokmah and Binah, also from Hesed and Gebrua. So, if you don't know the Tree of Life, just skim over that. It is thus admirably fitted to dominate the lower Sephiroth. It is balanced both vertically and horizontally. In the planetary system, it represents the sun. In the system of Tetragrammaton, it represents the SON. So in the planetary system, it represents the SUN, and Tetragrammaton, it represents the sun as the SON. The entire geometrical complex of the Ruach may be regarded as an expansion from Tippereth. It represents consciousness in its most harmonized and balanced form. Definitely in form, not only in idea, but in the case of the number 2. In other words, the sun is an interpretation of the Father in terms of the mind. In other words, the sun is an interpretation of the Father, in terms of the mind. So Tippereth can be a representation of what is on the mind of the Father being represented by the 2. My eyes are going very easily. Hey, what's up? Motherfucker. Put your fucking boobs away, boobin'. I'm trying. Just push it back. Out of the way. Stop that, dude. What the fuck? The 6 of Wands is called Victory. The outburst of energy in the 5 of Wands, which is also so sudden and violent that it even gave a little idea of strife, has now completely won success. The rule or lordship of the... Okay, we're not talking about Wands. We're talking about the 6 of fucking... The 6 of Discs is called Success. The ruler is the moon. This card is a card of settling down. It is very heavy, wholly lacking in imagination, yet somewhat dreamy. Change is soon coming upon it. The weight of Earth will ultimately drag the current down to a mere eventuation of material things. Yet the moon, being in Taurus, the sign of her exaltation, is the best of the lunar qualities. The best of the lunar qualities are inherent. Moreover, being a 6, the solar energy has fertilized her, creating a balanced system for the time being. The card is worthy of the name Success. Remember that all success is temporary. How brief a halt upon the path of labor. So we have this King of Wands coming out talking about how so there's something that you more than likely received to keep you held over. There could have been something physical. It was talking very materially that you received from a King of Pentacles energy. It could have very well been a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Virgo. Or it was just somebody that was very much so balanced in the energy of the earth. is a little stool. How are you doing? It looks like you're doing good, or you were doing good in the past. So, like it did say, though, all things are going to be temporary. How can Libra learn to stand on their own? I feel like you're receiving assistance from something, government. The King of Pentacles can be the government. Can be a boss. I feel, or you could be even like, I don't know, like sometimes like they have move-in specials. Like if you just recently moved into a new condo or a new apartment, not necessarily a condo, apartment or something like that. They have like move-in specials, right? That you need to be aware of when you sign the lease. Just because like the next year. You want to be able to afford your rent. So you need to be aware of that. What's something Libra needs to be aware of moving forward? Yeah, it's like you backpedaled. You backpedaled in something. You could potentially be feeling like there's someone or something. What is something that you need to be aware of right now moving forward? I don't know if you're receiving help or if you were receiving help in something. It's like that help is kind of running thin, or that help is running dry. The well is running dry. You need to be more flexible with your communication. Quit being so hard-headed. Quit being so stuck in your ways. Quit allowing, it's not only your way or the highway, okay? I understand that, like, somebody could have put you on with something. It could have been a father even, with the Page of Discs and the King of Discs coming out. They're a pair. I just want to know, why is this King of Pentacles getting the 6, which is success? There could be an issue with the mother if you're dealing with a family dynamic. Okay, can we have a conversation? I need to know, Libra. What lessons are you currently working through? There's going to be something really significant coming up in the next, within the next month or so, when Mars moves into Leo, about you needing to stand up for yourself, about you needing to learn to balance your responsibilities. When somebody puts you on, it's like you're really being given like this opportunity where you're gonna have to hustle in something. Is hustling the right word? I'm not sure. It's like you're gonna have to flip something, right? It's like you need to figure out how to double up on something, on some money, double up on your stage presence, double up on your, something needs to double up, and you need it to double up quickly. You need to be making a profit in something, or you need to stop doing it. You need to learn to balance two different things. It could be two different relationships. It could be two different passions. It could be two different jobs. It could be a passion and a job. It could be a relationship and a job. You're going to have to learn in the next month or so how to balance two different things that are super important to you. And remain doubling up in that, right? So it's like you might be going through a situation, Libra, where it's like you might have a really big desire to be lazy. You might want to be lazy. You might not feel like you want to do much, but there is so much that you have to do that you literally are dying for a time to be lazy, because you are literally so busy. You have so much stuff you've been doing. It's like you're never ending. You're never stopping. It's like you're always continuously doing something, and everything that you're doing has to be done. And if you don't do the things that you know you need to do, you're going to end up in some sort of loss in something. Right? You're either going to end up on the streets. You're going to end up with no food. You bitch, you're going to have no fucking toilet paper to wipe your fucking butt cheeks with. And like, there's things that you have to do to be a fucking adult. And if you don't get those things done, then the only person that's going to suffer is you. So it's like, like, I don't know, it's giving me a really big vibe of like, yeah, your parents can help you a little bit, but at some point you have to accept responsibility for everything in your own life. Or it doesn't even have to be parents. It could even just be friends or... I don't know. It's like Libra, I feel like right now you're getting a lesson in codependency. You're going to be receiving a lesson in who and what you're dependent on, why you're dependent on them, and how much you're dependent on them for. You know, there's definitely also something here about marketing and getting yourself out there, making more, giving people more opportunities to pay you, giving people more opportunities to make extra money. It's something is really here strongly about money and balancing and forcing yourself to maybe do things that you don't necessarily really want to do. Like, it's like, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to climb this mountain right now. I don't want to. I want to stop. I want to go home. I want to rest. I want to be lazy. But like a lot of times we really don't get what we want. And so if you want something, like instead of saying, you know, I want $1 million, I want a boyfriend with a 10-inch dick, and I want him to pay all my bills. And okay, we get that. But the chances of you getting those things, if those are the things that you say that you want, bitch, why do you need somebody with such a big fucking wiener, dude? First of all, calm down with the 10-inch wiener. I've always seen, where did that come from? That's a long wiener, dude. Ah. Whoa. You don't need to do, no, that's too big, dude. It's not, you don't need that. Try some Kegels, get some Benoit balls. I have Libra in the 8th house. I'm so sorry. Do I want to? That's a really long dick, dude. Damn. A fucking foot long, dude. Jesus Christ. For real. I gotta go now. Whoa, that's a long wiener, dude. What was I talking about? I got distracted. I started thinking about penises. Oh, I'm so sorry. Shoot. I almost got married to a guy with a really long wiener. His birthday was Halloween. I called him Ween Dogs. He's in chapstick. He was beautiful. Damn, he had a big wiener. What the fuck? Damn, he had a big wiener, dude. What the fuck? Damn. I never fallen in love since then. That flippin' wiener still has my heart, dude. I gotta go. This got really inappropriate really quick. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I gotta go, dude. This family's got style. Toyota Crown. Damn, dude. What the fuck? Adios, mio. Do I have anything else to say? I don't know that we do. Nope. Alright, that was a good reading. You got the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles. which would leave with a solid, like, what, 3 pentacles? We have the Great Mother. We have the Seven of Earth. And the Ace of Cups. I guess I can read one from this book too. It's a good one. Just gonna end this out, just to close it out real quick. Which one do we want to read? I think I'm gonna read. Okay, here we go. We'll read the Seven of Earth. And it's called Running Stags. Wild magic stampedes through the green and sacred woods, filling the forest with the sound of hooves pounding the earth. The branches breaking and the scents of cedar and pine, oak and must. A herd of stags is running. The rut is on. Give way to their virile jousting, antlers crashing in combat. I gotta put some chapstick on. It's so fucking bad. Damn. Okay. Though none are killed, dominance, ecstasy, and the future are one. They are a force of nature. Catch a glimpse of the 7 stags, or even one, a sign of life's untamed and glorious potency, and be blessed. The essence is masculine, animal energies, fertility, vitality, strength, sexuality, carpe diem. Counsel. Regardless of your gender, within you is an untamed animal power. A divine blessing of masculine vitality and sexuality, instinctual creativity, and strength that can be harnessed if you have the courage to open the channel that strength and drive to be open. Channel that strength and drive. You need the animal part of yourself to sense, appreciate, and enjoy the magic and divinity of your body. Here is the power to create the life you've always longed for. Seize it. Magic. Go out to the woods and call into the divine wilderness, the animal power of creation, with the words, hoof and horn, all the dies shall be reborn. Call from the wilderness in your heart. The horn god will appear to you. He will guide you in the wild hunt for your embodied spirit, but be prepared to be changed. Hoof and horn, all the dies shall be reborn. Cool. I'm going to start using that deck more. It's called the Witch's Wisdom. I'm like taking a break from like kind of like Bible-y stuff right now. I know I was getting kind of like deep into it. I just like need to take a break from that. I'm ready to learn something different, so I'm going to go kind of I'm going to try and take like a different route for a bit. It's not that I don't love the Bible and love Jesus, like the idea of it, just I just need a break from it for a little bit right now. Like it's not, I'm not discrediting it. I'm just ready for something different. I'm ready for different spiritual energies. Like I don't know, I got really lost in it because I feel like I was still kind of like going through that battle of like trying to figure out like what God was and like what Satan was and like what the devil is. And I feel like through my journey of getting to know the Jesus inside of myself, the part of me that is willing to sacrifice. And I know that Libra, as a Libra, especially if you're a Libra sun, you definitely understand that feeling of sacrificing, that energy of, you know, being the one that is willing to bear the burden for a lot of other people. You know, you're not afraid to step into the darkness. Like, it's no big deal to come from the darkness and to jump into the light, but it's another thing to come from the light and to not be afraid to jump into the darkness. There's something very beautiful about the darkness, and I think that if you're a Libra, you understand that. while you yourself are still very much so light in nature, like me, see, I'm a Libra sun, I have really small eyes. And I think and I've always had really small eyes. It's because I don't have to take in too much light, right? Because my soul is already light in nature. It's like when you're, right, like imagine being born in a cave, or like, like sometimes animals will have no eyes at all because they are just in the darkness. It's me, I'm used to the darkness. I enjoy the darkness. I prefer the darkness. Within reason, obviously. But you can just tell by the evolution of my soul and where I'm at that I don't need so much light to get by. In fact, light hurts me sometimes. And there's something so mysterious and beautiful about the darkness that I would really recommend you to dive into, Libra. Something so very beautiful about it. There's something beautiful about it. So, I will talk to you later. The sun will always be attracted to dark things. In the same way that dark things will always be attracted to light things. The sun doesn't go right next to other suns to make more light of already a light situation. People that are of the light go into the darkest places they can find, the darkest people they can find, and they illuminate them. And they show them the parts of themselves that need to change, the parts of themselves that are ugly, the parts of themselves that are wrong, but not in a way where they're telling them that. They're just allowing them the light to see it so they can change it. And, if they have self-actualized themselves a lot of times, truly solar people, truly sun beings, truly people that are of the sun, people that are just naturally solar beings. And I don't want you to think like, oh, you have to be a Leo for that. No, Libra is the sun. You are the sun, Libra. Yes, the sun is at fall in your sign, but because the sun is at fall and because you chose to, take the most happy, blessed planet in the world that we have, and you chose to take the sacrifice to be the one to leap into the darkness. The sun is therefore yours, because once the sun goes into the darkness is when the sun is truly happy. Alright, that's the message I got for y'all Libras. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. That was kind of a long message. It was good at the end. I liked it at the end. Sorry if you didn't catch it till just then. But it's just the way it goes.